Hey guys, it's Shannon from That DIY Couple, and today we're going to be making some delicious lentils. It's whole food plant-based, it's compliant with bright line eating, and it's a great way to get a great healthy serving of protein with a ton of flavor. You ready to get into it? Let's get to it. So to start off, you're going to be pouring 3 cups of pink lentils. You can also use green or yellow lentils into a bowl. We're going to wash these really super well, and then we're going to let them soak for at least an hour. It's great if you can let them soak overnight because then they'll cook even quicker. So you're going to pour some water on top, and then you're going to mix it up, strain it. It's important to wash lentils or any type of bean that you're cooking really super well. Not only does it get it clean, but also when you get the bubbles and all that grime off of it, it's gonna help when the final product is cooked, it's gonna help make it less likely to cause gas. So I like to wash it several times. Usually I wash about 5 or 6 times until all the sort of juices run clear when you're washing it. And it's really important to get all those bubbles out. Next, we're going to turn on the burner on high, put several cups of water on to boil, and add the lentils. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of turmeric powder. Turmeric is really great. It's got anti-inflammatory properties, and it's in the ingredient curcumin. Next, I'm going to add some curry powder. We're adding about 2 heaping tablespoons here. I'm going to stir it up and let this boil. We're going to leave this to boil for at least 25 minutes, but you should test and see when the lentils start to taste soft. Now when those bubbles come up on top, I like to remove them. It helps reduce gas later. Next, I'm going to be cooking up a masala sauce. A masala is just a word that means sort of a mix of spices, which is going to give this lentil dish a lot of flavor. I'm pouring about 2 cups of veggie broth into a mason jar. You can use more or less depending on your tastes. I'm going to let this start to boil here on the burner. I'm using vegetable broth in lieu of an oil or ghee, which might typically be used in a dish like this. It's just a lot lighter and it sits lighter in your stomach and is a lot healthier. I'm going to put another heaping tablespoon of curry powder into the masala mixture and let that start to boil. Next, I'm going to add garlic and ginger paste. Give that to your husband and let him struggle with that for several minutes. He likes to feel useful. While he's working on that, you can add cumin seeds. I'm going to add a heaping tablespoon here and a little more veggie broth. And here goes another heaping tablespoon of cumin seeds. Notice Ted there in the background. We were doing a painting project and we had curled up the sides of the rug and he decided to make a little fort right there. Next, I'm adding onion powder, 1 heaping tablespoon. Scratch that, 1.5. You learn with spices when you start cooking a lot of dishes like this that they're very versatile and that no 2 dishes that you make will be the same. You'll start to learn what you like. I'm gonna add mustard seeds. 2 big tablespoons. Mix it on up. Next, I'm going to add some chunky garlic. All that time, John was struggling with that garlic and ginger paste. Now I'm going to add that. I buy this mixture at the Indian grocer, and it tends to be a lot cheaper than buying the ginger or garlic paste from the regular grocery store. I added probably 3 big tablespoons of that. Mixing up the masala. I like to reduce the heat of the beans and let them cook for some time. The beans need to cook at least 25 minutes, but pay attention to them and see how they're looking and if they're getting soft. Now I'm going to add in the masala mixture. Stir it up. I'm adding in some red chili flakes. If you don't like heat, you don't have to add these, but I like things to be a little bit spicy. And I'm also adding in some chili powder to give it a little bit of kick. Because I follow a bright line eating philosophy of eating where we weigh and measure our food and don't have any sugar or flour, I am going to measure out 6 ounces for John and I for our lunch. To the right, you can see another dish that I've prepared. We have another video on that. That's a stir-fried long bean with peanuts, onions, and bell peppers. Measured 6 ounces. And I'm measuring 6 ounces for John. In bright line eating, for several of the proteins, men and women get different serving sizes, but for lentils and for beans, it's the same amount. You each get 6 ounces. Next, I'm going to add some dried fenugreek leaves. This is called kasuri methi in Indian grocery stores, and it's really delicious, and it's a great topping for lentil dishes. Fenugreek is often used as a flavor additive in maple syrup. Let's give it a try. Delicious. So guys, I hope you liked this video. If you want more videos like this, please comment down below. Have you ever tried lentils and beans? If you're transitioning to a whole food plant-based diet, you will find that they're really yummy and versatile. Please let us know down below what you liked or didn't like about this video and any requests you have for more recipes. If you liked, please give us a thumbs up and hit subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye-bye.